Yo, what's good, Blair? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Shit. Yo, mama, so fat. She got a gravitational pull. Bitch. How's your Thursday going, my dude? You enjoying this nice weather? Hopefully you're working outside right now. Long ass day? Shit. Where are you working right now? That don't sound no kind of fun. Fifth? At least you're close, I guess, but still a long day sucks. Yeah. I was slowly having my sanity drained when I was working like in Surrey and Cloverdale. Slowly but surely. Just that amount of commute, you know, nonstop. Got fucking addicted to... like when I had that one job that was like a block from my house and I literally walked to work every single day. Holy shit, dude. So good. So cozy. Hey, what's good, Alina? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. That is indeed the dream. Like, having a work site that's like within 30 minutes walk, I would say. And maybe that gets tiring after a full week. Within 15 minutes walk, let's say, in nice weather. Or like within like a 30-minute bike ride. That's the dream. For me, at least. So we're starting a bit late because I was watching hockey, but I figured I would forego the SSX today. Oops. Don't look at my shit. Hopefully I didn't have anything. Hopefully... It looks like I didn't reveal anything to you guys. I'm going to forego the SSX today, and we're just going to get right into the disco, because I feel like we're closing in on the end, right? I need to know what's happening. The intensity of the game is skyrocketing right now. I don't know if you guys feel it too. God damn it. Okay, you know what? Hang on a second. Garfield is kind of getting it right now. He is kind of going hard. Whoa, Deep Rock Galactic free weekend. Yo, who wants to play Deep Rock Galactic this weekend? Free until Monday. Yeah? I don't know what this is. GTFO. I hate when there's patch trailers on the Steam store. I want to see what the game is about. A hardcore cooperative horror shooter that throws you from gripping suspense to explosive action in a heartbeat. Meh. So it's like co-op FPS horror Last of Us. That's kind of spooky. Deep Cock Galactic, sign me up. So fucking deep. Hell yeah. Well, it's free this weekend, so let's do it. I don't care about whatever this is. Hell let loose. Looks like another World War II game. Yet another in a series of World War II games. Ace Attorney Trilogy Weekend Deal. I just emulate that. Great game. Emulate it. It's literally...
GTFO is an extreme...
Shut the fuck up! Sorry. Dead Space remake. Whoa, that's crazy that the remake... Didn't this come out like 6 months ago? It's already $24, down from 80. Jesus Christ. Is this every Kingdom Hearts game ever made? $92. GTFO look kind of neat. Hey, it's also a play for free. Holy shit. Could do some games this weekend, chat. Could do some, a little bit of free game weekending. I have to know. Integrum Masterpiece. What the fuck does that mean? Tell me what it means. Don't just call it Integrum Masterpiece. I'm assuming this is every Kingdom Hearts ever made. Let's see. HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix. HD 2.8 final chapter prologue. 3 plus remind. No chain of memories. Oh, that's a deal breaker. No chain of memories? No thanks. That's what I like to say. I wish I could see this graphic, which probably tells you every game that's in it. I too enjoy Fap Goddess for its speedrun capabilities. Yeah, you call yourself a gooner? What's your high score on Fap Goddess? Are you a world record holder on Fap Goddess? Must not be a real gooner then. Is it the summer sale yet? Nope, not yet. Drilling deeper. Man, they really are going for the Gachi. The Gachi names here, huh? Alright. Looks like we got some games to play this weekend, chat. That's cool. WR in any percentage? Damn, dog. Ugh. I don't have an any percentage time, but most of my times are in the CBT category. Oh, this is the new Floating Point song. This just came out like 5 days ago. I instantly put it in my driving playlist. My gooning is an ordeal, a torturous eternity. You cannot fathom the pain that I've suffered in my gooning. In search of the eternal nut. Legends speak of a man who is continuing to nut almost non-stop. His entire life is one endless nut. What is that? On-screen celebration. What just happened? Did you guys see anything? Because I didn't. What was that? What was that? What just happened? What the fuck was that? I honestly didn't see anything. I'm clipping it. I'm clipping right now so that I can see. I still can't see anything. What happened? There's nothing in the clip. Hello? It's not fair, dude. You're hiding shit from me, and I don't like it. What the fuck is on-screen celebration? Why does it think I'm playing on a gamepad? More like gay-pad. Happy Pride, everyone. Celebrate good times. Come on. Okay, so we got to talk to Kim. There was a volition check with her, right? We got to max out our volition. Really? Nothing. No volition at all. Okay. By the way, chat, we did get this bird skull that we got from old grandma is actually a really good item. It's a better version of our tie. And apparently it's part of the Territorn. Gives +1 Inland Empire, +1 Volition. A slender bolo tie held together by an antique clasp in the shape of a bird skull. It features 8 cavities for eyes. It's disturbing, but you can't look away. +1 Inland Empire from Octuple Vision, and +1 Volition from the Cryptid's Protection. I can't even see the emotes to click on for the on-screen celebration, and the message effects don't even seem to be working either on my end. See, I don't even see any of this. I mean, I see that Blair is redeeming it, and I see what looks like a highlight message. I'm guessing that's what message effects does. You're highlighting your message by doing that. I don't see anything happening on stream. I don't know what the celebration is. I don't know. I don't know. You guys have to tell me what's happening because I have no idea. I saw that was a feature that got added today. I don't know what it is. Is Twitch scamming you? You guys tell me. It's supposed to put a border around the message. Is it? Is it doing that, or is Blair getting scammed? The tie was scared of the scarf, but it's the skull it should have been wary of. Yep. Yep. That's how it always happens, though, right? You guard yourself so hard against one thing, only to get stabbed in the back by another. Whoa! Hang on a second. The higher... So the damage that you've taken from Volition affects your ability to pass Volition checks.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
So I gotta heal up my Volition to max before I talk to her. Might be incompatible with my browser or 7TV or ad blocked.
What?
Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's my reaction to that too. I can't see any of this shit. Perfect timing on that. I don't have any of that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Blair's like, Blair's living in the next dimension. Okay, so I'm gonna heal up my morale.
Uh-oh, you found the toothpaste? Let's get one thing clear. I can brush my teeth all by myself, okay?
Reminder to brush your teeth. Thank you, Blair. Thank you for that. I've seen that little fucker before, but I don't know where from. He's familiar. I remember seeing a video of...
Some of these look really hard to do.
I know. Don't they get tired?
Oh, fuck. We gotta confront the Hardy Boys. Okay. Now, with my newfound volition...
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
58%.
Pertaining to a murder investigation.
That's pretty good, chat.
Soft, light
Nice.
brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
Uh-oh. This is not good. Electrochemistry? Stay the fuck down! Do not!
I have bad news for you.
I'm old and ugly.
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore.
Wait a minute. She's fucking swayed us with her womanly guile. Oh my god. Fascism was right. Fascism was right. I can't believe this. Women strikes again.
Yep, guess I'm ugly.
God damn it. Really, Blair? Really? This shit again? Thank you. Thank you for that. It seems like you might have to set up the power-ups in your creator dashboard or Streamlabs. This is a Twitch thing. It's not a Streamlabs thing. I would be surprised if Streamlabs had an update already for these that just got added like 4 hours ago. Creator dashboard? No. Power-ups. Yeah, I'll figure that shit out off stream. I gotta figure out how to get around the womanly guile. Oh my god!
Believe it.
Which ones are affected? Drama? Logic?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure Electrochem was the first one to look at her shape underneath her clothes.
Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
Yeah, yeah.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol ziggy.
Yeah, and I bet you want to baby bird it out of her mouth too, don't you?
Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again?
No.
What use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Does this mean she's been lying to me?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is.
And we believed Drama Brain too. Remember when I said Drama Brain has been wrong before? He was wrong again, chat.
She is a lady, most fair and just.
No, she's not! That's exactly what Volition is saying right now.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair.
At least Rhetoric kind of has an idea of what's going on. He would know about half-truths and, like, leaving behind, like, not saying things.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer here.
What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised.
Probably compromised. You doubt it's something truly insidious, so it's probably something insidious. I've been talking to myself long enough, let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Should I say it, chat? Should I say it? Two? Alright.
For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Only a silvery negative remains.
Cool.
Still smiling, a tired smile.
Man, good thing we passed that volition check, hey? That used a lot of my meds up, though.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
So is she like puppet mastering this shit, or what? You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I have reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies. I should probably say number 2, right?
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
So, what if she told the Hardy Boys that she got raped? On purpose? What if they're actually also unknowingly complicit? Oh man, there's so many angles to this, too. Something is off here.
You think so? She seems forthcoming. Unusually so.
Thank you, Sean. Thank
Being
you.
forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
That's true. So she could be hiding something.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
I'm going in here.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
What if this goes to the tunnels underneath the whirling? Where does this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Freighter.
He makes a note.
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
We've got to get in here. Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
What the hell? Am I about to do some echolocation? Tap on the roof with your foot.
A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
I could say something, but I'm not going to, because I don't gloat. Remember when Kib said, don't waste your time on this shit, we got a murder to solve? So maybe the door below is a mega investigation. Stupid fucking cat.
No, still a mini investigation.
He pretends to make a note in his notebook. Okay. Physical instrument 3. Give me something good, please. -2 for wearing the scarf. +1. Pain threshold. Just +1, eh?
The same small,
8%.
heavy door. The same small.
Probably not worth it. Fucking -1 to authority. God damn it. Do it. Man, we are so close to finishing the set. Well, I guess technically not. We need the helmet and the pants. And I bet you that helmet is attached to that bunker that we can't get into without like 10 million interfacing. Or hand-eye? It was one of the two. Well, I might as well kick it. I can always put points in and come back later.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. You kick it, gung-ho
Nice.
style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside.
We actually
Laughing
came
at
close there, chat. 6 + 4. You know what I just realized, though? Because I have that thought that heals all of my morale when I fail. I should have, well, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but I should have come over to this door and kicked it to fail this check. And then I would have healed all of my morale, and then I could go talk to her with volition without using any meds. But it's whatever. We got 5 meds left. We're fine.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
Your foot is ready to explode and punish this object.
Disrespecting the Force?
This kind of stuff would hurt. If not for you not caring about little things like that.
Oh, nice. We would have taken another damage here, but we passed.
The door receives a thorough disciplining, and it doesn't even hurt.
We actually healed ourselves by kicking a door.
Suck on that door.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, Clausia.
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects.
Am I about to get a wrecking ball thought?
You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
How dare this door? Alina channeling her half-light. Gaze upon me, stuff and despair.
Kudos.
Anti-object task force. -2 plane threshold hurts. Take a look at your hands. See how bruised they are? See those little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs, they are all your enemies. Always have been. Atoms themselves are in on the conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. You are energy stuck in a body. You are spirit trapped in matter. Break free! Beat up that lamppost. Let it know just how much objects suck. I'm channeling the Senate. Do it. Do it. All right. Let's go get manipulated. Get our asses beat by the Hardley boys. Seven TV, franker faces, better Twitch TV, not compatible with the new features. For those who can see this, praise the chair. They get gigantified? It doesn't look very gigantic to me. It looks really small. That's too bad. I would have loved to have seen an enormous one. Disable your extensions? I ain't doing all that shit. That's too much work. What if my police officers back me up when I talk to the Hardy Boys? That would be nice.
Yes? What is it?
Are you with him? Points to the man with sunglasses.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
You look cute together.
And you look like you don't bathe, on principle.
The man with sunglasses interjects.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange,
Testing,
okay?
testing. So, are they trying to hide the fact that they're in the police when they're wearing police uniforms?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Esprit de Corps. Can we max that shit out? Doesn't look like it. Gambit. Our character shaved? Oh yeah. When we slept in that old woman's house for the night, she had a razor set up for us. And we shaved our face. And we were like, wow, it's like a young you. You look incredible. And then we went outside and we talked to Kim, and he was like, what the fuck have you done? Those mutton chops were the only things hiding all that damage that you've done to your face. You fucked up. He really said that shit to us. Oh, okay, you were there for that. Yeah, hey, we shaved, alright? We only partially look like we smell like piss. Wait, did we get another chance on this barred door? It's white again. Huh. I guess that thought that we unlocked, like, reset all of our physical instrument checks. Alright, well...
Again? I can't believe this.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
Aha! This is the working class. This is the working class.
I want to say, yes, I think.
Are you the working class?
Fucking politics again. You know what I'm more interested in?
Yes.
You solving the case you're on. I'm passionate about that. So maybe get to it.
Well, we tried, chat. He's clearly just an everyday person hanging out here.
You see, it could be connected to...
Help me get in this door,
The
man.
man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a...
Damn it. Twitch is so different when you don't have any extensions. It's like the Matrix. Ooh, cool. I don't know if I could watch Twitch without extensions. They did not do a good job with their website. Huh. I forgot to use alcohol on the door, too. Which reminds me... What was this check again? It was a spear. Oh, I could do drugs to increase my chances with the police officers, too. Which is a really funny sentence. Alright. Time to die to the Hardy Boys. Here we go.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Claudia says she wasn't raped.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Okay, so it was one entire big lie and they were in on it. They were not being made a fool by Claudia.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
That's a spontaneous utterance, chat. We got him.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Did she tell us the truth, though? I think we got to do number 1, right? No, we got to do number 3. It doesn't matter if we believe this or not. I think we got to... This is what we have to say to him. This guy knows about vermin. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do number 3.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
Puts hand on his empty holster. Shanky is a womanist. Why are you in a union if you have that kind of ideal?
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot. Pew!
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
So she is actually Everart's secret fucking police woman, right? His fucking like spy lady who probably has our gun.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, am I understood?
Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
She turns into a snake.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
And Kim. Oh, you mean the second in command of the Hardley boys?
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
If he did it under duress, though...
Here, jerkwad. Listen to
Jerkwad?
this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Soldier of the Apocalypse. Isn't that one of the cop routes that we can go? The one that's convinced the world is going to end?
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about this tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
The Hardly boys, I hardly... Fuck! God damn it.
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions.
Honestly
they are fucking
true.
keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
Honestly true. Yeah, the one he paid to put through law school.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Okay.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Okay.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Remember, chat, anytime logic and drama and maybe rhetoric speak about the vermin, they're probably being manipulated. Everything else we should be able to listen to and trust. Alright. I'll just pop this thing right in. The magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of the mercenary task force radio communications recorded via decryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click.
Only
The tape
electrochemistry is
rooted behind
immune.
The magnetic reader.
The Great Door Gunner Megamix. Yeah, electrochemistry definitely didn't want anything to do with her hot princess body. Ugh. If anyone knows what that's a reference to, I will give you a sub right now. Nobody's gonna know what that was a reference to.
You push, command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Jesus. Some kind of machinery screeching in the background. I bet you we're about to hear some gamer words, chat.
The harbor. That's the son of a Valson crane.
We have got to get inside of that box.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
Alright.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally.
What 1 week in the favela does to a motherfucker.
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter.
Jesus!
You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
Okay, that's not a confession, though. That's just saying that he wanted to do it.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your portal. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
After 1 day of cafeteria food. Oh, God. He spent an hour on the toilet, and that's when the recording was made. He sounded inebriated.
Still.
He looks at the tape. You are familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion. Who is this Cordy?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
Right to work! What is Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
That screech was not harbor machinery? Oh, God. In Revachol, they got really loud toilets.
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad and Safre. It has been hot for 12 years, with the atrocities piling on, mostly committed by the Grad.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
We still haven't found out the tattoos, eh?
A symbol of Soldier of the Apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
What now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Man, this shit is crazy, dude. So much back and forth. Should we continue down this line, chat, or should we maybe do like a quick little side op? Still got to report that death, too, to the working class lady. Talk to Everart. We got a couple of side ops that we can do if you guys want. Alright, I'll just continue. Talk to Everart? Okay. On the way there, we can try that cargo container again that requires rhetoric.
Was that? Could it be the Koldamama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
Is there ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird.
Logic is clearly thinking about the woman still.
Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But
Kim,
then, isn't there always?
Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Koldomama Dakwa. And neither do you.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
Listen closely.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species. It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you.
Yes!
Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder.
Hold very still and hope the bird comes to perch on your shoulder.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away.
No.
Somewhere over there. Go after it.
Over where?
No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
No, come back, please.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Koldamama Dakwa. You heard it. The mysterious Koldamama Dakwa. You're certain that you did. Well, maybe not certain, but let's say you're hopeful. Because it would make you very special. To be the only human being who can hear the invisible and corporeal bird, this animate whisper, this particle of sound. You're going to have to keep listening. Sharpen your ear. Spooky. Gotta research it? Okay, what do we get rid of? White Morning is kind of useless. We could get rid of White Morning. I think that's our most useless one. Alright. Koldamama Dakwa. You know what would be funny is if there was an area in the game where you could only see things if you had 20% bonus zoom out from White Morning. Oh, I need my flashlight, don't I? There we go.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Insert the off-site copy.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy?
I might have a password for the offsite copy.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife, death.
No, that's not it.
God!
What does she mean? That's not it. What's the password then? Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
After death, life again.
Good. I've unlocked the offside copy. After ending the call, please press print to access the filement.
Filement.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else? Thank you.
Go away.
Tiles on the cube are still. It sounds
Print.
like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink.
Oh, what a good noise. I love that noise so much.
Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like this.
Read the printout.
The paper is soaked with ink. Its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any information.
What happened? It's covered in ink.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
Examine the printout again.
It's just black upon black. Nothing to see here.
83%.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Brutal.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Wait, what if we print again?
Like a smooth draw, nothing happens.
God!
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
I can't. It was a red check. It's gone. It's gone. I'm sure it's nothing, right? I'm sure that there's absolutely nothing very cool and awesome hidden behind that at all. Have we been down that path? I didn't save right before. My last save was right before talking to Titus. So quite a bit of ways. I didn't think I would fail. Honestly. Is there really nothing over here? Put my tool on. Fortress accident. I'm sure it's nothing. There's no way we didn't just miss out on like one of the coolest things in the game. All we were doing was spying on Sarsaparilla or whatever her name was anyways. And she's gonna know that we tried to spy on her too. And she's gonna be a little fucking coomer about it too. Alright, off to Everart.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
When was the last time I told someone to fuck off?
No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more. It felt good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Fuck yeah, motherfucker.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Yes! I love destroying shit. Hey man, oh hang on. Odd that you didn't catch this graffito earlier. Van Eyck Overdrive, it says. Oh yeah, because we got the Van Ark thing. Van Eyck Overdrive! Hey man, I talked to your dead friend. Or I have information about your dead friend. You want to talk to me now?
Right to work! Right to work!
God damn it. You're useless. What's up, Mañana?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
Man, that face in Twitch chat is so judging. I feel so judged.
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
That weasel I visited, turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
His mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Goodbye. Quiet. Now that's much more like it. Now that's a face I can get behind. How do you feel about all this, Measurehead?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Damn, those mutton chops, huh? They were saving me. You think that the tattoos are what would give us insight on the body's tattoos?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
Welcome to Revachol.
You hear him
yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric.
Oh,
the
yeah.
drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
You think I get my ass beat if I say this? That jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
What the fuck?
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
This doesn't help us at all. What if I just grab this box behind you? I think I have to beat his ass in order to get that box. That fucking cat. God damn it. He's so corpulent and smug.
The already familiar.
I hate him. Loathsome cat. We should come back to this game sometime and do a playthrough with like a different build. And see if we can knock Measurehead on his ass just to see what happens. Alright, what do I need to get in this thing? Actually, the tool might help.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it's...
Rhetoric. Nice, there's a +1 already. The polo, the medal. Oh, we might just do this, chat. Okay, okay. And it's intellect. So I think we could smoke too. Yeah, if we really want to, we can smoke.
Before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened
72%
since you were last
chance.
here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Shall we smoke, chat? Remember, 80 is the special number. We've failed like every check that is an 80%. So maybe smoking is a bad thing. I think I'm just going to send it.
Despite the
Nice.
dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Hello? Is anyone in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
A wry smile crosses the lieutenant's face.
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Please give a wry smile back to Kim.
Ahoy! Come on in!
What the fuck is this? Mega rich light bending guy.
You can't be serious.
What the fuck? Okay, well, let's go in. Okay.
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Squint. Imagine being so rich that light warps around you. The density of his coin.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard.
Impossible visual calculus check.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
Sully.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything.
Look at
Voice
Kim's.
doesn't escape from him.
Look at Kim's head extending. He's doing the booba face. I gotta take a picture of that. Perfect.
Input coordinates. In transit, HQ.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Nice accent? Yeah. Yeah, he's got a really nice accent. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days.
It's so soothing.
Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual.
Net worth.
You are?
He's a Russian oligarch? What was the name of the Russian country in this game?
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Raphael Ambrosius Castor. It's Harry Dubois.
Pleasure to
Samara,
meet you,
yeah.
Javier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, mega rich light bending guy. How did you become so rich?
Oh lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money.
Mhm.
And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grad.
He's a Nepo baby.
All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
He said with yacht shoes.
And blow.
And blow.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive.
Yeah.
Prices increase exponentially at this income level.
Uh-huh.
But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what.
That seems fair. Is this the guy's head? Stretching all the way from over here? This actually looks like a reflection of Kim's head. I am tripping out.
Some of my lower net worth friends say to
Niet.
me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
I got a pee, chat. You guys decide a reply. Oh, right. What do you think, chat? Capitalist? Communist? Didn't he already reveal where he's from? Didn't he say something about Grodd? Oh, I guess his grandmother was from Grodd. So technically that doesn't mean he's from Grodd. His Grodd drama. Nice. That's a reset. I'll reset for that.
Which one? Revachol, where I nominally reside, or Gran, where my father immigrated from, or Ildekashebro, where I've registered my shell companies.
So I guess he's Revacholian. I could be wrong, but I think Grodd was like a fantasy Eastern European country like Poland or something. I vaguely recall us connecting Poland to a country with a very short name, like Grod, earlier in the game. For almighty Revachol, of course.
Listen, Mr. Dubois. If capital and nationalism went hand in hand, there'd be no need to ask the question. States are akin to boulders in a river, slowing the free flow of ideas. Given enough time, the water will wear those boulders down.
Being a high net worth individual sounds great.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
So he's become so spiritual that he bends light around himself?
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
You know, there's something strange about you, mega rich light bending guy, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
What do you mean?
His essence seems to signify actual surprise. I don't know how to put it, but you look different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I mean, I can't even see you. It's like something's happening to the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals.
No fucking way.
When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the
no fucking way.
Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
Are you telling me that you are so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Single digit. I was right once again? Oh, you were. Holy. I completely forgot about that comment. Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
God damn it. Kim, are you seeing this?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
What the fuck is happening? So Kim is rich too?
Yes. I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
What are you doing in this thing anyways?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think.
So he's just traveling across the world from ship to ship.
By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Surens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
Nice, we're gonna be a facts guy now. We're in Revachol, formerly a colony of the Kingdom of Surain.
A fellow history buff. I myself am currently reading up on Franco-Nigerian era trains. Very interesting stuff. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
I was about to ask him for money too. Accidentally dropped into the ocean during a storm. You know, apparently that happens quite a bit too, eh? I wonder how many shipping containers of expensive shit are at the bottom of the ocean. Because apparently that's quite common. So you travel from place to place via shipping container?
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to.
Not just you, buddy.
Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
So you're saying being rich is not worth the hassle?
What? No, I didn't say that at all. Being rich is great.
Time to ask him for some
Just
money.
Don't tell anyone I told you that.
You're a rich investor, right? Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking people for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
But Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think they only have coins for coffee machines.
Bastard.
Here is 3 real.
$3.
How much can you get for this?
Are you sure you don't have any more? I thought you were a billionaire.
Yes, I'm sure. You know,
His eyes narrow, the light seems to bend more aggressively.
maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Oh my god, this is my time to shine, chat. I'm an art cop.
Thanks for stopping by.
Shake him down, threaten to come back with a mob. I'll tell him where your crate is. That mob outside, they're gonna know where your crate is. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gonna love our idea so much. I'm gonna invest the 3 real in a bullet, come back here, and take your money.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do?
Deploying high-concept buzzword generator. All systems functional. Ready to engage in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, get him with the buzzwords.
It's time to disrupt the future. You've got to stay lean, innovative, and focus on what matters most. The children.
You should invest in a youth center.
A youth center, huh? What kind of youth center?
Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
Definitely not 2. 1 dedicated to instilling liberal economic values in children from low net worth families.
Brilliant. Without children, who'll be there to buy stuff in the future?
I got an achievement to preach. Hang on. Preach the free market 9 times. It's called Baddest Hustler in the Neoliberal Hood. And if it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall or a private equity firm.
When life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
Highly educated, work-ready, human capital, ready to be directed towards any number of your vast interests. This is starting to sound a little bit like slavery, chat.
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
I know.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules?
A pitch deck.
Here's the round of...
Let's go!
This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
He seeded me.
Cha-ching. What'll it be? Speed? Vodka? Cigarettes?
Thank you for placing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment. And I expect to see returns.
Yeah, returns. I'm gonna go return to the bar now, if you know what I'm saying.
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly, then closes again.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm out of here. He's never gonna see me again. All the light bending in the world, and it won't allow him to see me.
Is he having a stroke?
Kim, are you alright?
Yes, I'm alright. Can we get going now?
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
Help you? Nein.
The pleasure was mine. Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update on my investment. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
You'll see him as well as Stevie Wonder. Hey, man.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before.
This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's what? I wonder if Everard knows. Let's find out.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
Should we tell him about the mega rich light bending guy? He probably won't. He probably will just get thrown off by this and think that we're on drugs again. Remember that container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega rich light bending guy inside.
Mega rich light bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
He's so rich he could get in anywhere.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys.
Nothing can stop an innovative mind.
Honestly, Harry, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light bending mega rich. I have a reputation to protect.
Wow. Some of these answers. Why does he have to troll us like this? We could use this against him though, right? Because he actually doesn't believe us. He actually thinks we're a psychopath. I'm going to go with number 4 since he obviously doesn't believe us. You should be honored by the presence of this magus. He was of half Revacholian blood and amassed wealth using the mysterious bond of nationhood.
Harry, it's beginning to dawn on me that you're a real fascist. A mega-fascist who imagines mega-rich light-bending fascists. I love it. Thank you for sharing this facet of yourself with me.
Maybe we should have been communist with him.
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
I need that fishing rod.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere in his container town.
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail. I wonder if the guys who made this game watched The Wire. Season 2.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry.
He claps his
Of
hand.
course. I already knew this.
He claps his hand together like a child who's just been offered cotton candy.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and proven yourself a real kingsman who's not afraid to make the tough decisions. I know I can trust you now.
I hate this guy so much.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
We can talk about it, but will he actually say anything?
See, forging that signature really paid off. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Ooh, I actually love this. We're a real Machiavellian now. Yeah, can we talk about billionaire lightbenders? Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Yeah, I know. Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
The Pale Driver? The lady in charge of the apartments?
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Yeah, rub it in some more. Rub it in some more, buddy.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Joyce. It could be Joyce. That would be a twist.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Was she waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out.
What if we come all this way just to get shot by a lady with a gun? Some old geriatric and then we die. Like Maggie from The Simpsons. Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Can we set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
I'm getting real Nightcrawler vibes from that sentence. I would never set you up for anything dangerous.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Well, we got a date in 5 hours. It wasn't the date that we wanted. It wasn't Fish Lady. But maybe it's the date that we deserve. A date with a bullet.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
You I know that you plan to force out the people with the construction noise.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
Convenient. That's extremely convenient.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
Does Joyce sleep on her boat?
So the village is
you
doomed.
think? I forget if she said anything about that. It seems kind of cozy, honestly. It might get a little stir-crazy, though. The village is doomed. Well, Kim, we did forge those.
You were there. You saw the place. A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it.
He slams his fist on the table, causing some of the coffee to spill.
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
Wait a minute.
Harry, imagine a youth center supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Not if a lightbender has anything to say about it. Yeah, actually, I've invested in my own youth center now. Should we just keep sucking them off? What should we do here? I feel like we just keep sucking them off, right? Yeah. I knew you were a man of the people.
And I knew you were one too, Harry. Right when you rolled into town. I've got the center, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too. The wheels are turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that. And then there will be a giant statue of him, towering above it all.
Will you erect a statue to yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
Right after calling Harry a fascist. Yeah. Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote.
Oh, I do, Harry. I really do. I'm gonna make the working man richer than Joyce Messier with that vote of yours. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
Wow, every single man richer than Joyce?
A true flash of anger in him, as he thinks of her.
Did you order the hanged man killed? And this is where he says, I would never do something like that, Harry.
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from that?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Jesus. Modest
I have
fellowship
victory to gain.
expands.
We are
Praise
going to
the
start a war
chair.
with the Wild Pines group. And
Blair,
win before
thank
they
you.
even realize there is a war.
Thank you so much, Blair. Thank you for the subby wubby. Thank you, kitten. I appreciate that. I'll put extra milk in your tray tonight. Wow, 51 months. God damn. I can't believe we've made it past 50 months in our streaming career. That's crazy. 4 years and what? 3 months? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500
Slurp,
to 1.
slurp.
And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
Huh. All the unions in Revachol, hey? Every last union uprising against capital? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what he's talking about? Is anyone else getting this? Or is it just me?
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected with to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or,
Well,
in
there it
business
is, chat.
terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker.
Even the
We're
coffee
gonna take
maker?
all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
Jesus Christ, he's serious. There's only one union there. And one union to rule them all.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
But only when Joyce and Wild Pines are involved.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole. She has no chance.
Jesus Christ, what?
Tits from her asshole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
He looks at the swordfish clock. How many of you guys are there in the union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
And surely there will be no parasitic corruption at all.
That's drugs.
Yeah, that is drugs, isn't it?
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samarin Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
Causes mass casualties in explosive events. Supports the drug trade. Kills millions. I don't like to say that. I just like to call those small complications. This guy sounds like he dips one nugget into several different sauces before sucking it down his fat hole. Oh, fuck. Chat, I do that. Am I a fat ass, chat? I'm actually a multiple saucer. I am that guy. Actually, my mouth is watering now thinking about doing that. I've got to get this McDonald's app running on my phone. I found out recently that if you have companies' apps on your phone, you can just get deals every so often just by letting them have your data. And I immediately installed as many company apps as possible. But I never actually made any accounts for them, so I think I'm just giving them my data for free. Because I can't even, like, take advantage of these deals. You may not be physically fat, but you are fat in spirit. I got fat brain. How generous of me. But just wait. One day I will get up off of my fat brain ass, and I will make accounts, and then I'll start sucking in the deals. Just you wait.
In bulk shipping, large volume column is a major buyer, a shark.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Nice.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored.
Apricot?
And risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
Why always apricot?
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
What a fucking slime, dude.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
It's literally season 2 of The Wire.
He's basically admitting to it.
This is probably going to be like, we're just going to get laughed at. He's going to tell us that it doesn't do anything, right? Maybe we just say 3, just in case, so that he doesn't backstab us.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in.
I wonder why.
It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
So is there a trade or isn't there?
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel.
The classic non-answer.
I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth. And everyone's going to pull their weight.
These are all just policy things, by the way. Which, by the way, We are still neck and neck between fascist and communist. What is the honor stat? I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much work.
Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
God damn it.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
It's Chairman Everard now to you, Harry.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
All right.
I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend.
Oh, we got
very nice,
everything.
Harry. Is that
Goodbye. So maybe I gotta come back here at nighttime and steal this fishing rod? Maybe that's the implication there? And then we can go fishing. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long
Leo, you
greeting,
seem to
just
know
like we
everyone
talked
around
about
here.
before.
I want to ask you
I know
about
you're
someone.
probably... Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys.
Tell me about
Who do you
Edgar.
want to- Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does, but a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revachol, they say.
Don't interrupt him.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa.
Oh god, we're gonna have to listen to his fucking giggle. I'm gonna start skipping his text right at the end so I don't have to hear it.
Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
South Safari. A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on there. A lot of cargo shipments being made, too.
Oh yes, made a bit of a business trip, huh?
The trade must have been lucrative for the trip to be so long.
Tell me about Mañana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes.
Doesn't do much.
Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
A glue guy. Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't
Jesus
talk much
Christ.
to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand
Yeesh.
most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men.
Dragon what?
Yeah, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Tell me about the guy in the container.
Who do you mean, mister?
The fancy guy in a suit in that container.
I don't know anyone like this, mister. Maybe he's one of Mr. Everett's fancy friends. He knows all kinds of fancy people with suits and purdy carriages.
Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you.
What?
Nice, friendly
That can't be
sort, old
possible.
Titus is.
He's probably one of those rare specimens who are born when two drunk seamen stumble on top of each other on the deck amidst a storm so violent it flings whales around.
What the hell? That happens? Between men? I need to learn more about this. Perhaps find some imagery. Tell me about Everard.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everard would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, present smile on Leo's face gets warmer. Tell me about Renee.
The night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows.
Fucking laugh.
Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
It's like the audio equivalent of seeing fucking Garfield in my chat. Hold up, Gaston was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Mr. Martin, Gaston also taught history and human studies to the Clear brothers.
I want to talk about something else.
Sure.
Goodbye. Alright. Alright. We got that thing going on at 10. We gotta give the bad news to the working class lady. We gotta go tell Joyce that she's fucked. I guess the closest thing would be the working class lady, as much as I don't want to do that. I don't know, we might have some tear too, actually. Seems right. Can't believe we haven't found better pants yet. There's something going on down there. Something's changed. Go to the lady's house. She might have some tear. Yeah. We gotta tell her the news, but more importantly, get some more tear. Right to work. The yellow roses in the window, those aren't the flowers that were left for Clausia.
The tear machines, your bottles clunk into
Woohoo! 40 cents.
Is this...
Oh, Kim is inside of me.
Yes?
Well, we got $140. Maybe we should buy some stuff for the memes.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover.
Maybe we get something special by giving the fascist dude the Helmdahl book.
Somewhere. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of...
We could buy everything in here.
The display rack is...
I guess we should also go look at what we can buy in the pawn shop too, though, before we make a choice. Oh. No sane person would ever put their head into such machine. What? No sane person would ever put their head into such machine? What? The hell? What does that even mean?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly story.
We got Dick Mullen. Dick fucking Mullen.
Shelves full of biographies of
The Greatest Innocents.
This bookstore is not strictly about
Medicinal
crime,
Purposes of
romance,
the
and
Pale.
biographies of famous. Several maps. The maps look old and faded.
That's it. How much was Kim's wheel? Wasn't it $120? Shout out to Kim for saving our ass that night. A message has been carved into the wall. Trans Nation. Ike Nation. Oh, Joycey Poo. Oh, Joycelina. An old poster hidden below new ones. Arno Van Eyck, 49, The Palaceum. Sounds like an obscure live performance in a dirty underground bunker. How do you feel about my art, Cindy?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Piss and fuck send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay, how's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to sell it back to us for like 200, right?
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
So, a mutual agreement to have a crime versus establishment war in Revachol?
She's making a valiant effort to come off as a nihilist, but she's really just an angry little commie. No wonder she was talking about the streets flowing red. That's what happened during the revolution.
What's it like being a skull and a communist?
You got me, pig shit. I don't make for a very good skull. I like animals too much. Simians and pigs.
See, I knew something was up when those guys told me that skulls kill any police officer that looks at them the wrong way. And yet Cindy was just killing us with words. She's confusing calm with debilitating poverty. Yeah, Cindy, I hate to say this, but you're wrong.
I'm still gonna write some damn good graffiti-o on this wall.
Her voice sounds different when she speaks this candidly. Older somehow.
Catch you later, Cindy. Perhaps she's the one for us, art cop and all. Hey, Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Oh, you're useless to me. Okay. Let's see. This one? No. Can I kick the door down? With my Kavalschund? No. I think it was this one.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup à l'oignon.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. This game's gonna make me eat.
The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Wish I had a drink.
Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
This feels like L.A. Noire all over again. Do you have any advice on how to tell her?
Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Okay, I won't say that. What if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen, as soon as possible.
Dramatic stopping of the weather right before I'm about to tell this lady that her husband is dead. The lieutenant makes a soup-eating gesture at you before you enter the door. So we're gonna wait until we have eaten a full bowl of soup to tell her that her husband is dead. All right, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Machine's home? This is the police. Open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously.
God damn it. Strategically angle for free dinner and bonus tear. Yeah, can we have a moment to look inside your apartment? It's purely for investigative purposes, of course. Oh, I see you have a lot of tear. Listen, we'll take care of that. Obviously, you got a lot to think about right now. We can just get this out of here for you.
Come in. The door is open.
Okay. An empty pack of Red Aster cigs under the bed. The same brand of cigs you found in the trash next to the deceased. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? Packages of humanitarian aid macaronis. Some leftovers kept warm on a stovetop. Smells like buckwheat and onions. A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Its ticking makes you anxious, rings hollow in the room. A textbook for high school, mathematics, trig mostly. Just one moment, ma'am, and we need to secure the apartment. Clear! Clear! Alright, you're safe.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before it vanishes from her face. Leaves the whole bin a tear. And the bin, too.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. Condensation from stepping inside.
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor? my husband. Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
She shakes her head and tries to laugh it off. Why are we letting her go on for so long? Just say it!
How about some small talk before you break the news?
No.
It's like ripping off a bandage. The
Yes.
least painful way is to do it straight away, without stalling.
Of course, it's empathy, which is like one of my lowest. Hang on, ma'am. I just need to get naked and change my clothes right in front of you. It's about your husband, you see. Oh, shit. I'm afraid taking pants off. Psyche. Snorts drugs right in front of her.
She looks up, too anxious. You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Ma'am, I'm sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Magine, was found dead on the Martinet boardwalk.
What did you say?
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Your husband, Victor Magine, is dead. I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table, where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, man.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was 2, right? We should just say it was 2. Yeah. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
It was a yes, right? It was absolutely 100% a yes. I'm gotta be honest, Chad. I kind of forget a little bit. I think it was implied that he was 2. We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold.
She withdraws, trying to picture the scene.
How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
I mean, but we have to, right? We have to say 2 days, maybe. You want to do number 2? I feel like we just gotta say the truth, right? Because it was like 2 days, right? There's no easy way to say this. Takes off shoes. God damn it. Okay.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
No words, just give her the lieutenant's handkerchief. I feel like we gotta say something. Here, take this.
Yes, thank you.
She smiles a small, terrified smile, then wipes away her tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
It burns like acid.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
I should probably listen to empathy again, right? Okay. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her, leave the room. Alright. How'd I do?
You did well.
Oh. The lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment, the balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view over the district. What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Take his place. Take his place. Well, this is closed then.
Let's go.
Alright. Time for Clausia, I guess? I guess we could also talk to Kuno. Whenever we find him. Is he still in the backyard all this time later? Probably not, right? Where the fuck is that little shit? That little fucker. How do I wash this damn thing? Maybe I can get the grandma to wash the shit jacket? In the back,
This door is made of metal.
in the backyard lamenting the disappearance of the corpse. That's me in the backyard. You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Oh, maybe I can wash the shit jacket in here.
The door is closed again. Nothing to do. You hear someone inside.
Oh, good. They're still here.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Ugh. What a great combination of noises. Rain plus ocean waves. I would sleep so fucking good there. Oh, Kuno. Did you miss me?
Fuck does Kuno care?
He doesn't care. You wouldn't happen to know anything about missing locusts.
No.
Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
That's right. Now, hold on. No one is lame here. Just tell me what happened, kiddo. Oh, Kuno Coil.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
God damn it. Fucking lawyer Kuno S.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Kuno doesn't...
Yes, we know you don't care. Legendary empathy check. I think that's a 16. Which is probably impossible for us to do. To the shack. Akuna Coil. It's crawling with locusts.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, Detective, it appears you've solved the case.
The lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking, Kim.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist.
That's malarkey.
But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
We should talk to Kuno.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Hell yeah, I am. Damn, listen to those bugs go. Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I know you took the locusts from the traps the cryptozoologists set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
I was really hoping it would be the reed phasmid that ate the locusts, not you.
Yeah, well, Kuno's all you got, bitch.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, and then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
Hell yeah. Damage that girl. City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
Say it.
An artist. Maybe I am an artist.
Let's
Hey,
go!
everyone, I'm a fucking artist now.
He's an artist.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Did I hear you right? You said I.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig.
He steps closer.
I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Out of all the characters in this game, Kuno actually is the biggest philosopher.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
Everyone tries so hard to be a fraction of what Kuno is. Another poor soul diverted to the dark path. And he will be poor. Now his Station will represent his soul. Both poor. Making art is a worthy calling, Kuno. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame
Yes!
in like 3 seconds! Don't let him, Kuno!
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
All right, calm down. We get it, you don't give a shit. I actually knew a kid in elementary school who tried to rip his shirt off in a raging tangent once, and absolutely did nothing to his shirt, just like Kuno right now. It was very embarrassing. His bank account's fate has been sealed. About to recruit a police officer.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno! You'll have to take me away!
A leaden silence fills the yard.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
That depends on the choices you make, young girl. This is going to cause her even more pain.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Oh my god, I'm an artist! What have you done to me?
You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
Damn it. Damn it! God, he was so close, dude.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence. Just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
What's good, Saber? How you doing? I have to ask, what does the City of Locusts mean?
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence.
Oh, that was the wrong...
long enough to make eye...
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face up to the falling rain. Interesting story about you from elementary? No. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was someone else, just to be clear. Not me. How the hell do you just wake up now? That is crazy.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
What's gonna happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Alright.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian phasmid.
He recognizes the name.
Wait a minute.
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Kuno's a cryptozoologist in making, isn't he? Isn't he? Alright. Let's go back to the cryptozoologists, and then let's go upstairs. Hey.
Hello, officer.
I had a chat with Kuno. He promised not to stop. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry.
He's gonna go back to the traps and away from her.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Wait.
Yeah, you're right.
We
just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
No, not me. I didn't try to rip it off. Someone else did, and everyone laughed at him. Everyone didn't laugh at me.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
That's ridiculous.
That's just something people tell themselves when they fail.
Should we continue to restock the traps, chat? Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation.
Of course, sweetie. You've helped us so much already. Everyone would understand if you...
Baby rage? I would never. We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through, as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
Wait a minute. I just realized that was a tier 3 that Blair did an hour ago. My stupid little alerts thing didn't show me that. I should come up with some custom alerts for the different tiers. Blair, thank you for the tier 3. That's fucking insane. How long have you been tier 3'd? Have you always been tier 3'd? I'm just now realizing for the first time ever I have a reason to actually like put some care into the tier 3 stuff for my channel. Huh. I got some work to do, chat.
What Morel means is we're grateful for
Stop
your help.
typing baby rage. I didn't try to rip my shirt off, and I certainly wouldn't fail if I did, okay? I would have torn that shit to shreds.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again.
Oh, great.
We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Nothing I'd want more than having a box of locusts to carry around.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Hell yeah. Imagine all the drugs I could buy with that. Box with locusts. Ooh, I could sell this for $1 if I needed to. Failing to hulk your teeth. No, not that. Nuh-uh. What do tier 3 people get? Right now they get, these emotes. Right now they get these emotes. I think that's it. Because those are bits emotes? Okay, maybe it's this one then. Hang on, let me have a look. Oh no, it's these ones. It's these ones. There we go. Look, Saver knows my own channel better than me. That's how good of a streamer I am. Finally. Fuck's sake. This streamer's fucking stupid. I hate this guy. Empathy is probably good here, actually.
Officer, It's a fine day for questions.
I need to talk about your room again.
Yeah?
Where does that door lead to?
You tell me, officer, when you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm light of foot. Not a good door kicker.
All right. You would suck
All
a
right.
munchkin. Let's talk about the assault.
Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Now can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I can't.
I know it's difficult, miss.
How about we...
Titus gave us a
change the
recording where the
subject to something
deceased
more
states
lighthearted now.
his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
Jesus Christ. Here comes the fucking cat. God damn it.
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
She picks the cup back up.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Oh, what is she thinking about right now? Oh.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes. Yes, that's correct.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things.
What?
Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Coping mechanism?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
So we got a name now, Lely. And those are yokes? He was yoking? What does this mean? He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least he didn't tell me. But then she immediately says, I'm sure he did all of those things. These two feel like they contradict each other, right?
He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Ew. The suit stays on during sex. Weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil.
What?
Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
I knew it! Vermin!
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoi in her.
You don't have the full Hoi in you, lady.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things?
You got me fucked up if you think the ceramics are coming off.
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
It's so hard to, like, gauge all these conversations now that we know our brain is lying to us because we're thinking with our other head. Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
The cowboy hat.
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
She wears the cowboy hat. He wears the ceramics.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name,
Lelystad.
apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
All right.
The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad, the place?
In Oranje, officer. It's
Just like you.
I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
Nice. It's like rural Germany.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Oranjenrijk. Nordic sounding place. Like Norway or something. When did we find out that our brain is lying to us? We had a volition check on her to look into her eyes, which we passed barely. It was like a 55 maybe % chance to pass or something. And in it, our volition brain said, hey, those guys are lying to you. And then our logic brain was like, what, us? What do you mean? And then the volition guy was like, yeah, that guy is too. And then drama brain was like, who, me? And then they started fighting. And volition brain was basically like, they're not thinking straight because they've been captivated by her womanly guiles, basically. Oh, and by the way, that guy, he's especially captivated by her. And then electrochemistry brain was like, what? No, I'm fine. I just want to hit her cigarette. and then volition brain was like, oh yeah, he's 100% captivated. So am I. She's innocent. Yeah, she's clearly very innocent. But it basically gave us a bit of a hunch that she is lying or withholding some truths. So she might not even be trustworthy too.
Sex, alcohol, speed, probably also sildenafil. No love for Muta Aranye? Wasn't he a soldier?
Soldier? A military man, but not a patriot.
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
A flash of rage comes over you. The words have already left your mouth.
A disgraceful mercenary. The Oranya's state should have checked his breast for sublime patriotic rage before they trained him.
Had he passed that test, we wouldn't have gotten along. Come to think of it, maybe it was our hateful Oranya that brought us together. I love HEFZLOL, though. I hope she loves me, too.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
Stressful life.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no.
The memory makes her smile.
We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
What does that mean? Oh, little reason to lie about age. The lieutenant taps on his notebook once as though assigning some kind of point. Oh my god, we have a point system. Kim's keeping track of how many times he's been right and I've been right about something. I'm going to guess that Oranje was Holland. Holland? Orange being their historical color. Cool. Yeah, that would fit, I think. I'm pretty sure they have like some dick names in Holland, right? I think that's what she said, right? Was it Dick or was it Vic? Oh, it was Rick. Oranje Rick. I think they got names like that. I think that fits.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Nice. I didn't know this was a competition, Kim.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
Uh-huh.
This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
It's still about getting hits right and not missing.
That's still pinball for me. I just like to get autopsies right on the first try. Where were we?
He's lying.
His eye color.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
Patrician eye color.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
Does this game do facial scans before the game starts?
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Asking for a friend.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde.
Okay.
He darkened it with brilliantine.
Okay.
Made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Should I tell her that I've stroked his hair? Probably not, right? Yeah, I caressed his dead body. This game watches me touch myself. Oh my god, finally, dude. I've been waiting for a game like this for years. I can't wait for the scene where you just see me stroking my shit in the hotel room. Game of the year if that happens. This is you if you were a sex perv in our game. You've even got the trench coat on and nothing else. What the fuck? Kim, I said to put the brilliantine on the form. Do I get a point? Alright, good night, Saber.
No.
But I put it down there. Point to the red autopsy slip.
Okay, sure. Here you go. What else are we missing, officer?
He's pissed, dude. He's fucking mad. You're so fucking mad, Kim, because I'm such a fucking good autopsier. You still have to deal with me? Oh, no. Oh, I would hate that. He had a tattoo. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
What did it represent? Do you know? Oh, we're finally...
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Please no helmet. He's mad because you're a foot taller than him? Yeah, that too. So do you think that Measurehead's tattoo is actually also just for showing off to chicks?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Oranese lit?
Is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself.
She leans even further back to demonstrate. And falls off the roof. The game ends. Credits roll.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
She points at the air with her sharp-nailed finger, picking out an imaginary tattoo star.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths."
Loincloths? Oh, God.
And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the vermin in this?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Oh boy, here we go, chat. She pours herself some more coffee.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Semenine Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober.
Yes.
Change
Here's
of
some.
topic?
Here's some more drugs. Keep telling us stuff. Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me. Love did him in. I'm doing this to indulge the inner Inland Empire because this is when we spoke to him in the dream sequence. What did he say? Ask me some questions, capo. Love killed me.
That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up. There. She momentarily lost control over straight back guy. It appears that she feels guilty.
Do you feel guilty?
Of course I do. I'm hungover. I feel guilty about everything.
Nice misdirection.
Do you feel guilty about what happened to him?
Good shit, Kim. Keep her on track.
Among many other things, yes. I could have done something. There's always something he can do, right? Ask me something else.
But don't focus on that. Focus on the other things. I'm guilty about everything.
What is this? An interrogation? You didn't tell her this was going to be an interrogation.
Something miraculous is coming. He told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change.
I wonder what he was referring to when he said that.
All right, let's see where this is going.
From way out in the northwest, he told me. Jesus!
Are you guilty? 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 Are you guilty?
Now that's
Are you
police
guilty?
tactics right
Are you
there.
guilty? Are you 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 guilty?
Now that's
Are you
real
guilty?
police tactics.
Are you guilty? Are you guilty? Are you guilty? Are you guilty?
You're the one that... See, Blair knows real police tactics. Remember that one guy who was innocent, who they kept in an interrogation room and, like, psychologically tortured for, like, 48 hours straight, and they told him that they were gonna, like, kill his dog and shit, and then eventually he confessed to the murder of his, like, uncle or something, and then his uncle showed up alive, like, 2 days later, but then by that time this guy was, like, completely fucked mentally and had already broken down, like, crying and confessed to the murder and all that shit. That's real police tactics right there. They just lock you in an interrogation room until they get the answer that they want out of you and violate all your rights. Yeah, that was incredibly fucked, because it was like a single dude with a dog or something, right? The dog is like the light of his life, and they're like, you know, when you get convicted for murder, like, if you don't confess right now, we're going to have control of your dog, and we're just going to put him down, right? You're going to kill your dog. You're killing your dog. You killed your uncle, and now you're killing your dog by doing this. Yeah. You just say lawyer, and that's it. One word. From way out in the northwest, he told me.
Cool.
We ordered a toxic... Cool. All right. She doesn't care at all about this. That I was hoping that maybe that would help knock her off balance like the last one did, but nope. We ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what that will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil.
Hear that? Sildenafil. Just like you suspected. You have a great nose for this stuff.
I hate how good electrochemistry is at being a detective just because we've done the drugs ourselves. God damn it!
Are you lonely? Are you lonely?
Yes, I'm very lonely. Yes. Yes, I'm very lonely.
Are you lonely?
Is that what you wanted out of me?
Are you lonely?
Is that what you wanted? Because it's true.
Are you lonely?
I'm very lonely, okay?
Are you lonely? Are you lonely?
God, make it stop!
Are you lonely?
Make the voices stop!
Are you lonely? 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 Are you lonely?
Get out of my head!
Are you lonely?
Get out of my head! Oh, God. Okay, what is sildenafil?
It's for maintaining an erection.
What?
Uppers are vasoconstrictors, so that feat becomes problematic.
Gas station boner pills.
Because you're a scientist, of course.
Yeah, that's why I know that, not because I've had to use them myself.
How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol?
Jesus!
Here's some money.
Good night, Popin Fresh.
Thank you. Thank you, Blair. Thank you so much. You have a good night. Kisses. I'm probably going to end soon too anyways. Sleep well, kitten. She said she could probably do the toxicology report for us because she knows all the drugs that he's on.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
I think we're finished with this line of questioning.
All right. Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
Yes.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Yes.
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements.
Oh my God.
What lies beneath, you wonder?
That's a lot.
You could ask either one of them.
Miss, how old do you think I am?
Huh. How old do I think you are?
Uh-oh.
She's buying time to formulate the best answer.
Uh-oh.
Look who's finally awake.
Wait, you're finally awake. Cuts to Skyrim. This whole game was just a prequel to Skyrim.
I don't know. 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Let's say you were 20-something. 25. A good disco age. 25 plus 19 is 44.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a university degree, you know?
Well, you have a literature degree. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. 44? I'm young.
Absolutely. Age is just a number, man.
Yes, miss, but for him that number is 56.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on, baby. I got 6 volition.
To the laboratorium.
Date of birth generator. Your face looks like it's 58 and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100. Both longer than they ought to be, the day and the century. But for how long, then, has this thing attached to your sentience walked the planet's crust? Time to start racking those brains of yours, Elder One. Elder One, when and where were you born? I don't know, chat. I guess we'll have to use a thought to find out, maybe. I don't know. Either way, it'll have to be tomorrow when we do find out, because that's going to be it for the stream tonight. Yeah, that is the consequences of waking up at like 10 at night. I've been there before. Boy, have I ever been there before. But think, you have all night to game now, though. Think about all the gaming that you can get done. As for me, though, chat, that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a very good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the Tangias. Have a good night, everyone.